for Summer Championships. NRG, they need to hold on to the whatever hope that they have. They need to hold on desperately to it. In we go, folks. Map number 3. NRG already starting off with a bit of a default. 2 players over towards ramp. It's CLOUD9 with that same amount of coverage, but We Did has the utility.
Here's the thing, though, is that Mitch has taken a little bit of a peek towards mid. Now, I don't know if he's jumped on the wall, but clearly now with the wall being broken, he's got an idea. I think if anything, this might end in a split. Zeppa here again. Leaf is going to get caught off guard, though. Zeppa looking maybe for a little bit of a re-peek. Not going to get much from it. Poison Orb goes out, and so it's uncertainty here for Cloud9 as they're playing the 2-2 split. EU sure to grab up this ult orb as the rest of Cloud9 still split amongst the sides. You see already Mitch playing a spot over towards Heaven, the cam to help out towards B main, but it's a dangerous setup as NRG start to work their way forward, and it will end in a split, but this time it's on the B site.
Hello, Mitch. That first contact gonna go down in a heap. It's still very much fast for NRG. Cloud9, they still have one more contact over towards their spawn. Of course, it's Zeta. We Did was already down in terms of HP, so no issues there. NRG, watch out for 2, actually. 2 over towards the mid side. Som way closer in Heaven, and he's ready for the swing. Cloud9, potentially for the first time in this entire BO5, might just lose a big pistol round here. Zeppa can win out that battle against EU. Could potentially get an easy one into Tex, and indeed does. The crossfires are good, and Zeppa is down to 17 HP. You can already wish that hope goodbye. NRG with a pistol round W.
And it's the first one of this entire best of 5. Cloud9 blue. Slow default is what catches them off guard. NRG putting pressure towards a work up towards mid, and they're able to find opening picks, and it's NRG that take a very patient approach to this round, right? They catch Leaf off with a very late swing. We Did jumping into the side after the late approach up towards B. It's a nice setup here from NRG to find them their first. Cloud9 blue on the defense. I don't think we're going to expect too many rebuys. Leaf is just going to go for the frenzy. I think the rest might stick with classics. I think that might be the best call because you want to set yourself up for that third round. A 4-player stack to this A site. Or apologies, the third round. It will be NRG, who we once again see this same default. Android and We Did. Apologies, We Did. The main focus over here towards the A side is just going to toss some noise, pull players over, and the rest of his team will work up mid once more.
Here.
And again, B site is simply only a contact for that cipher. So if anything, NRG, if they do end up deciding on an A finish, would be a lot harder. Here comes the actual interaction over towards Heaven. Things are getting a little bit spicy over towards ramp 2. Zeta finally gets that contact out, but he can definitely back out towards B from spawn. As this goes down, though, the players from NRG and A ramp are backing out.
Yeah, they're not even really moving at all. Cloud9 blue, at least. They will work their way back towards mid as Android and Tex continuing to walk out onto the B site, seeing no one, hearing nothing. It could all just be an illusion, however, it isn't this time around. Zeta, the only one really here in Texas to do anything, but even then, with only a classic, can't get much out of this round. It's NRG, almost give it a freebie. It'll be NRG that will have to deal with the onslaught, though, of Cloud9 blue, as again, it is just pistols, so they will kind of just kamikaze their way into the site. Gravel and a nade at the ready. Nade goes in first, Gravel deployed, and well, it's a safe plant here, and it looks like it should be a good cleanup coming out from them.
EU with another check over towards mid too, just in case anyone's flanking. Of course, there is going to be someone actually rotating over from elevator, but EU, there you go. Good timing back, and wait, did that actually catch anyone? I don't think it did. Android's still able to get those 2. A little bit confused there. None of those shots from the Spectre flying could hit. But even then, NRG still able to stay alive. A little bit of economic damage, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, really nothing major if you are Cloud9 blue. I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Really just one person.
Exactly. I mean, Cloud9 blue, it's like, okay, we get 2 kills, but it doesn't really matter because you can pick up the Vandal, you're working with Spectres, and even then, NRG clearly wanting to full bonus this round out, except for Tex, who's going to go for the one big reinvestment. I think that's simply because he can get Blade Storm on pretty easily. We Did's also going to go for a Bulldog, so actually NRG, they're going to rebuy into this round with 3 rifles as Cloud9 blue have theirs set up. Zeppa's going to toss an early nade to at least give them some control. You see the Nebula on the minimap pop as well. Now Mitch forced to use his wall up towards the B mailroom as Vanity over towards this A side will find an opening pick, but this sets up the split towards A, and it's 3 players approaching. It's only Leaf to try and hold them back.
Blocking vision.
Okay, Vanity in the middle of the A site could definitely help out, but the heaven take is just way too hard, isn't it? Leaf has already backed out. Could definitely help. There goes that nebula up. We did walking through it. Vanity still covering. Leaf is there for the crossfire. Wait, Android. Okay, I think he dropped it. He ended up getting that kill, but I think that was still insane. Barrel stuffing out that last player in the corner, but now it's still a 3-on-3. NRG finally able to get that spike down. Look at ramp.
Yeah, they still have to worry about Sam. Zeppa not looking in the corner is going to get shut down. Now Sam has to deal with the second. He has the idea. He's got the angle, but Mitch had the shoulder peek. 2 versus 2 here is Android getting aggressive, and it leaves it on to Mitch.
Mitch. 1v2, one person out in the open, but low HP. Mitch. Okay, let me see your files. One more, Mitch. One more. Around the corner, a cold-blooded killer. A homing missile around the corner as he gets CLOUD9 finally around back in the game. And that first kill, though, little sussy there,
I'm not
Mitch.
gonna lie. I'm gonna have to look, we're gonna have to see this replay. We're gonna have to see if he maybe sees like a sliver of his body. Mitch just open things up and. Oh, no way, no way. He didn't run, he didn't move. That is something else from Mitch. What in tarnation?
Oh my guy.
Well, that's the way to win out of 1v2, but it's CLOUD9 Blue that lose 4 players in the process, and you look at their buy, and it is not looking too pretty for them.
No, not at all. We're seeing a petri dish of buys. A couple SMGs, a couple rifles back. An NRG. They would need to find a uniform spot for them to be able to really maximize some of these buys. Look at Leaf here. He could definitely break apart some of that dynamic, and we did. Trusting his teammate potentially that he was watching ramp. That smoke ends up going down. Leaf with a free kill. He could potentially get a second. Som just around the corner with a guiding light. He drops. What a shot from EU. But Vanity, he has a judge ready over an elevator. Mitch now watching over towards heaven. There goes the kill back from Tex. And Tex still with another one. And Zeppa, that was the Phantom back. He wasn't able to get any kills out of it. That's a free upgrade for NRG and a free sight.
Oh, Gravel is at least going to give them a little bit extra time here, and they have a Cosmic Divide to play with depending where this spike goes down. Now, Star's out as well from the NRG camp, and Zeta up top, they know where he is. They've got an idea, but it's a 1-1 split for this retake, and out goes Zeta to try and get something.
Yeah, smart from Zeta. He put up a camera, clears out the corner, and he's just fine. Now he has full HP. He only has a Spectre. He's going down so much! But he runs into the lineup, and I thought for a quick second there, we could have seen the round go back, but for NRG, that was everything, Sully. They were on the precipice of a reset.
Yeah, I mean, Mitch getting caught off guard here, and Zeppa not able to get that trade. It's so unfortunate that because of the impact that happened in last round economically, he's not able to afford like a rifle, and that would have been an insta-kill right there. And if Zeppa maybe had a Phantom, the odds are certainly in his favor, but CLOUD9 Blue, they're not able to get it done. They're going to go back to an eco here as NRG still sitting up their full buy. And you can see they're looking to set themselves up. We see light buy. Weeded's going to go for a Spectre because he wants to set himself up. And Tex, he's going to look to pull out the early knives. So this is not good for Van. He's already tagged down to barely an HP left over.
I've got your trail.
Still going to be Zeppa back with a frag, but I'm still able to collect too.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Vanity getting chased down. Adios, amigo. Leave, of course. I was about to say, could definitely help, and indeed he does. He actually 180s Tex.
Spike's not even here.
Yeah, Spike's still on the other side of the map.
Toxin screen down.
So I wonder if NRG would get this information that there's 2. Well, even if they didn't really matter. EU's just going to clean it up nice and easy for a 4-1 start. This is the best start that NRG have had so far, and CLOUD9 Blue not able to compete in these last couple of rounds. They will have the buyback and 5 ultimates to work with. They will at least have in the NRG camp and Viper Spin and Cosmic Divide, but how do they want to use that to take a site? I don't imagine that we're going to see an early exit. We've been seeing kind of the same default where the EU and weeded over towards this A side, and then, of course, Android using his Boomba and Raise utility to contest over towards B main. But CLOUD9 Blue with this buyback. The ship needs to turn quickly as NRG. Again, default will run out, and it's been good at pulling rotations, but this time around, it doesn't look like it's going to do much. It's the same thing with CLOUD9. They're looking to vie for control as well. They take A main NRG. CLOUD9 will take B main.
And that's a big one because CLOUD9 really isn't used to these rushes at all. So this approach over in B main is a bit of a wake-up call for NRG that has been staying a little bit more loose back market. And indeed, the spike is going to stay back safer over towards spawn. But as this goes down, hello, Android. Popping out from elevator. There's two players with control. One player over towards mid. But I think they know. This is literally their setup. C9, they have just given up mid entirely. And now it's just Leaf trying to play out in his zone. Still monitoring out that mid elevator. Same thing over towards heaven. This is starting to get a little bit cheeky. NRG out with a couple 1v1s.
This mid control is just so big for NRG. However, Showstopper will force them out. That'll send them packing to the B bomb side. Double swing here ready as Leaf. He's outside the rafters. No flashes to take the fight on. So Leaf
30
he's
seconds
working with
left.
Zeta here, but now it's just Leaf. Leaf is here alone. There's nothing really Zeta can do to support. And well, Leaf is here in the noise, but he's got two angles to look at. He needs his team. He needs them now, and he's gonna be good for one here. Now Zeta reposition is good to find another. Great lockdown coming out from Cloud9 Blue. As Android through a smoke is gonna try and make it winnable. 3 versus 1, but he swings into the open arms of Zeta, and it's 4-2 for Cloud9 Blue.
Yeah, big hold. I was feeling that pressure a little bit. Simply Zeta from behind that nebula. Ended up getting me a little bit nervous, but even then, still gonna be that round back. Was good.
I like the revive for Mitch, and it's not onto Leaf simply because obviously he's top rafters, but Leaf has the knives here. So the economy, that's all because of economy.
Yeah,
You know Leaf has Blade Storm,
right.
so it's a very good situation for Cloud9 Blue just off of a simple revive.
Very true. Actually, not that bad. The redistribution comes in a little bit stronger. Cloud9, at least in terms of the short term, could actually stay alive off of a loss. But NRG, not so much. Not so much at all. On, again, the edge of yet another save or another reset. But look here, Leaf! Leaf! Easily gets one. Easy gets one. Trailblazer out for EU. And now NRG still with a couple of hopes. There goes We Did with the trade back.
Yeah, and he's got Viper Spit here. He's got to get aggressive.
The timing.
The timing, it's so unfortunate for Zeta because he has to take a 50-50. He either could be Heaven or he could be pushing through main. Vanity, he's got no idea. The info's been spilled and the text is already here. It should be a kill. No, Vanity keeping things intact here. He's going to work back into screens. It's a little bit of a re-aggression. He's not ready. We Did. And that's a beautiful recovery coming out from Cloud9 Blue. However, with all that commotion, it's pulled rotations, and NRG have just hightailed it over to the B site.
I was about to say, congrats, Vanity. You just retook A by yourself. But that's because the rest of it is free again. NRG, not a bad setup at the end here. Cosmic Divide.
Spike planted.
Definitely helped this mid cross a little bit. There you go. I was about to say, you put up the Cosmic Divide between the boxes.
Oh, wow.
Yep. You put it right in front of the spike. And everyone now is forced to swing out. Now if you're Cloud9 Blue, it's such a deep Cosmic Divide. They wouldn't even expect Psalm to be this close. They're still going to check it anyways. But Psalm still on that first contact. In comes 3 from Cloud9 Blue. 1 from main, 2 from heaven. Showstopper out, but it's going to be able to trade. Psalm gets 1. But Zeppa, perfect timing from behind, from the middle of sight. And again, things were just starting to look spicy because of those ultimates, but ultimately, the trades come into effect because of the man advantage.
Yeah, Zeppa going big with those blast packs, breaking up that crossfire, making it a little bit more difficult because all of a sudden, you're focused first on 2 different angles. And next thing you know, with Zeppa blast packing out, you have to worry about 1 behind you, 1 in front of heaven, 1 coming out from spawn, and it's very difficult. Yep, there's that instant trade. There's that swing. 3-4 here for Cloud9 Blue as it'll reset NRG almost entirely. EU will look to force. I imagine the rest of his team might follow suit. Otherwise, he's going to sell down to make sure he can buy for the next run. Yep, exactly. He's going to sell a little bit of util, go down to the light shields. We'll see it almost eco round coming out from NRG as the 1 rifle. It could be a game changer, and early on, we again see this default split. However, Weeded will be working alone towards A this time, and we'll see EU work back into mid for possibly a B hit.
Ooh, Vanity. Yeah, just keep holding it down, my friend. You know that the pistols are there. Try to find them, and Vanity.
A little close.
A little tough time actually getting out for sure. Still 2 over towards mid. Zeppa has the crossfire. It's Tex and EU looking for the cross. Reminder that the rifle is here in this interaction, and the rifle is the last thing remaining in a 1v5.
Unfortunately, his flash doesn't end up connecting. He's looking for a couple of exits, but Cloud9 Blue keeping things nice and clean. A flawless round, as the lady above says. 4-4 tied things up, and that'll bolster their economy a little bit more. Mitch is now going to pick up the operator. He'll play on the Sage NRG with their buyback now. allowed these rounds to slip through when I think Cloud9 Blue are kind of reading into the default that NRG have been running. It feels like most of the time, it always just works its way back into mid. And Cloud9 Blue have been able to read that over and over. So NRG, are they going to look to switch things up here? They're back to their normal default, 2 towards mid this time. But again, the same combination of Sky and Viper, EU and We did over towards this A side. And it's a heavy 3-player stack with nobody on the Cloud9 Blue side looking to play mid.
So I'll actually talk about your point in a little bit about the fact that Cloud9 is now starting to realize that things are going over towards the mid side near the later rounds.
Here.
But NRG, they still have a lot more to focus on than just a late boom. Cloud9 currently has a little bit too much control over towards A main. It's Leaf around the corner waiting for 2. And NRG this time, we talk about late round control, but now it's early round mid control.
Yeah, and Leaf has the info that there's 2, not just 1, because both rifles end up firing off. A bit of a pop flash. Leaf is able to get away. A little bit of damage done, but Zeta. Oh, Zeta! 3 kills as they come up the rope. It's whack-a-mole, and it's a cleanup again. 2 flawlesses back-to-back, and Zeta's the deal breaker.
Dude, what difficulty is this guy playing on? Oh, God. Like, no way it's that easy. No way it's that easy. Like, in theory, 3 people coming up from the same spot, Zeta makes it look so easy, dude. Look how so good mechanically. You can't really say anything else about it. That's a 3K from Elevator. Everyone else had the right angles over in the A sites. NRG, Sully, their hopes, at least for this half, are starting to dwindle.
At least to win out the half. 4 to 5. Mitch here again with the operator. Oh my goodness, he breaks the flash and Leaf breaks the back. Still more to come. 4 versus 5. Yeah, and it's difficult. It's difficult. It's difficult. Yes, it's just an eco, but oh my word. This heavy fight. I mean, we said NRG, most of their plays always work back to mid, and Cloud9 Blue have just been avoiding it. This time they say, nah, we're going to take the fight. 5-player swing, or 4-player swing. And 3 go down for NRG, a 4v2 as they're looking to maybe make a recovery. Mitch with that op, it is utterly clean now. Cloud9 doing this 4v1 and well, what do you even do here if you are NRG? You'll have the buy back, but Cloud9 Blue will have just got the reads.
And they're having fun with it. They are indeed pugging. This is pug alert, folks. This is indeed time where Cloud9 Blue at times do like to hold W. They do a little trolling. So, Cloud9 Blue, at least, I like the confidence side of this team.
Yeah.
First of all, I just like the confidence side of any NA player because of just how they're wired, how they're built. But this could start to get fun, though. NRG, they could fight fire with fire. A bit of an early take could help.
Recovering it. Obscuring vision.
Ooh, early flash going in, but this is a change of pace. We've never seen this from Cloud9 in the sense that 2 players getting aggressive and looking for a duel towards main. Now they pivot back. Now they know Leaf has got the read on Detect. He's got his number. He's got the kill. Zeppa here as well. It is a clean round again coming out from Cloud9 Blue, and it's another flawless 3 of the 4 rounds that Cloud9 Blue have won just these past 4 have all been flawless.
Last round in the half.
And that was a buy, right?
Yeah, that was a buy.
Oh, okay. No, just making sure, because kind of really didn't play that up at all, considering the fact that Cloud9 literally just destroyed their entire hopes and dreams of even making it through heaven. I mean, no, but like think about it. 4 players all rushing through heaven. The thing that they get stopped by is actually the crossfire in sight and nobody in heaven instead. They just drop down to their deaths. C9 more than ready and disciplined just to stay away from that mid side and that mid contact. Well done. In this round, it doesn't get any easier. 4 ultimates now back for Cloud9 Blue and NRG, actually currently on a bit of a default. And this Viper's Pit setup is a red carpet to A.
Ooh, it is, exactly. You look at the way it wraps around, it's like a little bit... Listen, Gus, I know you're gonna hate me for this, but it looks like an Among Us character.
Oh, stop. No, why'd you say that? Why did you say
In the meantime, however...
Oh my God.
With it going on, literally, look at it. Look at it. The B site completely open, and this has got to be it. This could be the round already. I hope it goes like we expected, because we need a little bit of a break. And what's one more frag Leaf here to try and find it. It's Andrew who has a classic, a little bit of a chance, but it's certainly a little bit undoable as the kill goes in. And well, I don't know if we want to run a replay, but that's the half again for Cloud9.
things are looking a little suspicious here in the server, folks. Don't let this last message be your parting ways. Folks, we are heading into a second half. We'll see you after the break. Welcome on back, folks. It could be the epic conclusion to the NSG Summer Championships here for Valorant. My name is Upmine, joined here by Sully. It is the second half of map number 3 between C9 and NRG. Cloud9 firmly in the lead.
Yeah, you look at that streak of 7 in a row, and it's Cloud9 that have the dominance here. Quick play again. We've seen this before from Cloud9. We leave Leaf to do the dirty work, and that being he gets aggressive. He draws attention. But he's got time. Oh, Leaf! And he's gonna get away. That is criminal from Leaf. And Zepp's here as well. He knows where the fight is, but EU with that Sheriff is good to find one. 4 versus 3. Cloud9 Blue have given up kills, but Leaf again is looking to get something out of it.
Yeah, a little gutsy, and Mitch is doing the exact same thing. He's staying in that nebula, and he's still fighting. Look at the spam back from Vanity, and all 3 dropping, and goes the wide swing. If Vanity somehow were able to get that person in the back, that could have been possible, but that is just semantics. Folks, NRG went without a single pissed around W in this entire best of 3 until this map, and now they win both. Good signs, though.
For at least the NRG side, but typically, or from what we know when they win a pistol round, and it's only been once, it goes 4-1, and then Cloud9 just have their streak.
And
so
Cloud9 wins the rest.
Hopefully it doesn't happen here for NRG, as they will have the full buy back, and Cloud9 Blue, not a team that's going to end up forcing straight into it. It's going to be a simple round here, I'd imagine, for NRG, as focus goes to mid, just similar to their attacking side. 3 players stacked up here heavily. Leafs with a frenzy. They're looking to duel, and it's not out of the question. If Leaf can get in this or close the distance and get close, there's a chance. However, he does end up going down, and it will be Zeppa to get the 1-for-1 trade. Still, NRG, I'd say, in firm controls. They have the majority of the map on lockdown.
Yeah, this could get a little bit fun for Cloud9, depending on where they actually want to finish. B wouldn't exactly be the best of options, but it may just be where they have to go. They just want to get a quick spike plant. But this position from Song, I mean, it is
Covering it.
just a
Pristine.
textbook off angle. It's with the Spectre.
Oh,
He's
the
going to be able to get
timing.
at least 1 from that, if not a couple more. The rest of NRG, they start to come back over towards B. They know the spike's here.
Yeah, I love it, because he even pops the fake Nebula, and that's just a cue that maybe he's not going to swing. Nice cleanup from Weeded. Got a little scary there. I thought Vanity maybe could pull a little bit more.
Could still
Leave it
be
just to
scary.
2. Exactly, yeah.
Oh,
Zeta.
look at that
Oh,
hesitation.
dude, when we swapped POVs, I was like, wait, who are we watching anymore? Zeta working his way down the rope, but Weedon has a big idea. Right click, but doesn't connect. And yeah, Zeppa now on 1 HP, 20 seconds left. He's looking to get... Okay, Zeppa.
Thanks, Zeppa. Good job, bro. Yeah, fist bumps, bro. Fist bumps. Sick little kill there at the end. We move on, though. This is Cloud9's first rifle round of the happens. I mean, things are already getting a little bit spicy here, Sully. NRG, although we were laughing a bit at the end of the half, potentially at their expense, an 8-4 half is still viable, and it's because of this. You only need 2 rifle rounds, and they tie up the scoreline.
Especially on the defensive side, this is where the momentum swings in their favor. Tex, oh, he's gonna have a field day, but can he convert? Sits in the slow warp. I think they spotted him out. They're gonna have to try and punish him. They don't have any flashes to force him off this angle, so instantly they start to fall away. Now, can they timing this man? Tex, smoke goes out. Oh, Tex! He does get one. He's gonna get the trade back. He's gonna solo swing again like we know him to be. He's gonna fall back, however. Great util coming in, at least from Android, to force him back even further. Allow rotations to come through. Now, do NRG stack the site, because it gives the opportunity for Cloud9 to swing back the other way. There's still Weeded lurking on A, and it looks like Cloud9 Blue are considering the rotation. Never mind. I think they're just looking to cut noise and be very wary if Weeded wants to come for a late flank.
By the way, this is just a small observation. Leaf, he's had 2 or 3 scenarios now where it has been very clear that he should dash, whether that be a grab well at his feet or whether it be a trade type scenario. Leaf, another position there where he actually takes on 20 remaining HP. He expected just walking away. Well, interesting how util economy is actually going out for C9 at the moment, but NRG, you just have to worry about the spots. 3 players trying to look over towards B as now C9 make their approach. Solve with the back line alongside Android. Android goes down. Solve still alive. Look at the lineup if Mitch can keep spraying. But instead, EU gets the trade back. Leaf now in a 1v2. One player right around the corner. But he was just waiting for the heaven contact. But we did. Is just a bit better. 7-8. NRG not only 1 round and a very feasible round away to tie things up here on Split.
Yeah, I mean, NRG, this is the golden start that they were looking for. Android sitting in the grab well, still ends up getting a kill. And Cloud9 Blue, they tried to cut noise, but unfortunately, I think it was Leaf that missed out on the opportunity to cut down Android early on in this round, which would have made the exec a whole lot easier. But Cloud9 Blue, they're going to go on another eco here as NRG. Early engagement once more towards the A side. Again, we see another early fight here, and we'll see who comes out on top.
Ooh. Bit of a scrap for sure. EU and Zach still going to try to go for it. And hello, Leaf. Leaf, he still keeps going. What? There goes the trade back for Vanity. 1 person over towards Heaven, and that's going to be an easy cleanup for Android as he gets one. Potentially the second. Vanity, currently on a half HP. We'll take a moment to actually decompress what just happened at the beginning of that round. But Vanity, in such a tough spot, definitely pick up a rifle and at least peek over towards ramp, but just trying to be careful of the heaven peak. 8-8 NRG, but in a lot more dramatic situation than I thought. C9 chipping away at the economy potentially.
Yeah, it's hard to really decipher what exactly happened. I think EU looking at the last second thinking he had that kill. Now, if Leaf could have gotten that frag with the jumping classic onto Sam, that round could have been all in Cloud9's favor. You get them in advantage. Leaf has got knives out. Who knows what could have happened, but that's in the past. We're going to see again Cloud9 Blue on another full buy. This time it looks to be a lot more like a default. No aggression towards B main. Instead, heavy play towards this A side with an early flash, I'd imagine, going deep. It is Zeta, who is there alone, forced back by the Trailblazer, and that concedes control. They still have a wall here, so actually NRG in a really confident scenario. They have control over towards B, and now they've got it towards A unless Zeta can put a stop.
Oh my god. Or he's going to get full flash and all 3 players go for him.
Yep, there are 2 options there.
There was indeed 2 options. C9 now have a lot of options. They're going over towards that heaven side. They could back out at any moment, but instead it's only gonna have to be We Dead in the middle of sight. Zeppa, what a way to enter. That little strafe there looked a little hot, but the 4v3 now for NRG, not so hot for C9. Things could get a little bit dire if Leaf can't hold things down in heaven.
Oh, he's falling away. He's gonna try and give the illusion that he's no longer there or that he was never there. With timing, all he needs are his 2 teammates to stay alive, and with that wall going up, It makes things not actually
Come on,
any easier or harder at all. They've all gone behind the wall. They're gonna burst through here. There's a pop flash ready, but he swings. But Vanity swings. Vanity for 3, and that should be the round. EU caught between the smoke and the box, and Vanity. That is a tremendous timing. Flash comes in, but he swings through to find it all, and Cloud9 have the lead back.
Dude, everywhere he swings, there's a player in that angle. There's a player in the spot that he pre-fires every time because he's Vanity. There's no other reason. This guy's just a legit beast. The timing on that wide swing onto Sam, there is no way that they even anticipate that. That was going to be a 50-50 through and through. And Vanity, with those odds, he takes it all the way to the bank. C9, although they just lost 4 rounds in a row. Sully, we mentioned it. Economic damage. How does NRG only have pistols right now?
For their 2 buys, Cloud9 Blue have knocked them down to 2 players each, and it was a different 2 each time around. So with that, Cloud9 Blue winning that last round, almost fully resetting NRG here. They have a decent bit of weaponry, but it's majority just like upgraded pistols or a couple of SMGs. And Cloud9 Blue, they have their default setup. Look at this 4-man burst towards B. I think as soon as Vanity feels his contact, he's got no start to assist, however, so he is all on his own. He hears the footsteps, knows that at least one is going to push through, and his team coming up through the heaven side are going to get the information. Shots ring out. Vanity, timing. He's sitting. He's waiting. He's got no idea. He's stuck in Astroborn, but his 6th sense kicks in, and well, he should win that fight against Tex. Can he win the second? Vanity so clean in this site and kills galore for the side of Cloud9, but it's still a 2v3, and the spike is down under heaven. They need to retrieve that.
Yeah, pretty possible still.
You want to find
Depends
it.
on this nebula.
Oh, they're gonna
and how
burst.
EU
They're gonna
South
burst.
actually want to treat it. Oh my god, that flash. Now they have control. Showstopper gonna connect on the right side. There you go. Good coverage. Som in the middle of that chaos, though, ended up getting another kill. Things were looking a little bit possible for NRG there, and that nebula gave them kind of a chance.
Yeah, but the damage is not too great to Cloud9 Blue's economy, and NRG, they honestly almost had. I mean, I love this double play from Tex and Android, but Vanity reads into it almost perfectly. Something about this guy, he just knows. He just knows. Cloud9
Very
Blue,
aware today.
5 rifles. Whereas when you look on the NRG camp, they will themselves have 5 rifles. However, light shields on 1, and it's the economy that is definitely hurting a little bit. That early camera going to get information as to anyone aggressing, instantly breaking down. That is a sick combination, but we did not going to take too much damage from it. And here we have Tex and Android getting aggressive down mid. We'll see what they can find.
Oh, they might find a face full of lead. Hello, Zeppa! Going in, but it's going to be both players in mid getting the frags they need. And now NRG at a 2-man advantage. Yes, it may be a little bit of a slime ball way to do it, but we take those.
Ooh, and look at this. Tex and Android fall away, and immediately after, Som gets aggressive in through this ramen side. They surely don't expect this triple crossfire, and it's even Leap dashing into the open arms. It's a 2v4 now as the spray comes in for Mitch, but full blinded is Zeppa. Revive goes for Knots, 10-9. NRG with aggression from Tex and Android pulled off the round dub.
Yeah, no, that's the one-off. Now NRG has at least established the fact that they are playing a little bit more over towards backlines. Just in the last round, we ended up seeing a B main take that ended up breaking down. But this mid play from NRG, all too stellar because both of their players on the crossfire end up getting picks. So that, of course, just leaves Cloud9 Blue off to the side. And by the way, the same dynamic that we saw earlier for NRG's economy happened the exact same thing to C9 Blue.
You're gonna try something again risky that we saw with NRG's eco, another 5-man hit. They're sitting out and waiting. Now here's the thing is that it's EU and We Did, 2 heavy utiled up players, and We Did
Good stuff.
using out this ultimate as he feels a lot of pressure. I love this. He's gonna force players out. They have full control. Now, if you are Cloud9 Blue, I don't think the call is to try and take that out of control. You're gonna slowly back away. And NRG have now control with EU clearing deep. Zeta's just going to be the one player to lurk here, but now they've got to cross back into mid where Tex and Android both await them. Tex going for a little bit of a peek. Nebula pops out so we can cross back a little bit. It's a lovely round from NRG as they reroute them back in towards mid here. I'm not 100% certain they're ready, and yeah, a little bit of a one-way as Leaf finds that frag.
Yeah, sweet one-way.
Gun here.
That's a rifle.
Yeah, free rifle. Back at least for one, but Android. This is a textbook one-and-done position, but let's see how this swing even works. Android sitting here, gonna be able to get one. There you go, make it two. He still has that full HP, still has a nade to go, and he still has another player right behind him to help. This is perfect for Android and NRG.
Oh, clean shot from Somt onto Vanity, and Android still cleaning it up. A 4K for the man. That's 4 free ult points onto his ultimate, and now he's only 3 away from that showstopper. NRG keeping things, again, very, very close. Cloud9 Blue will have their full buy back, but it's very worrisome, I'd say, at this point in time for Cloud9.
So, Sully, think about this for a quick second. Yes, the scoreline is tied at the moment, but Cloud9, them force buying here puts them on the edge of a reset. AKA, they'll be on an eco on that 11th round, essentially giving NRG a path to at least overtime. So C9, they're going all in.
Oh, that's not calling overtime. I think NRG are looking to close this out. All they need is 3, and yeah, that's the situation we're in. Cloud9 Blue have to be very wary. EU, he's pop flashes so many times, and due to the cage giving the sound away, he elects to fall away, and that'll give Leaf a little bit of space up towards the top mid, because he knows that, okay, Weeded is playing low, EU is there as well, or at least the second player on the B side is, and he's going to try and take some space. He's got a combination with Mitch here, but play slows down a little bit. Flash is going to get nothing, so Android, a false sense of security as he's pulled over to this A site. Now Leaf has to win this duel, but Android pinging out the angle is just going to hold it. No, Leaf is going down the rope. Mitch spotting him out. Doesn't really get much from it. Now Leaf working his way through elevator. This is a big play from Leaf. We know him to be a solo player. We'll see what he can find from this lurk.
Yeah, it's honestly not that big, at least from our perspective, from the observer's perspective, not that big, because Heaven, it's only a single contact here, and that would be in terms of information and moves. Otherwise, they've abandoned that mission, period. They're going back over towards the A site. Leaf actually finds Android. There's still 2 players in the back of A with a whole lot of util, including EU, who's currently anti-flash, playing in a good flash position. But in goes the rotation back. NRG still has 2 players who could fast rotate. One coming up from stairs right now, and it's Tex. Out goes the wide swing. Mitch was up the wall. Tex still trying to go through, spraying as he goes through. Zeppa gets the kill back. Saw him holding down the line. The spike, I think, is going to be able to go down. No. The grapple could get him. But no, indeed not. Zeppa's still alive. I think the satchel blew him back. Mitch gets another kill back. 2v2. Make it a 1v2 as EU gets 2 at the end. NRG, as the dust subsides, they survive the war.
It happens so fast. I can't even comprehend what's going on. Rotations come in almost instantaneously from the NRG side. Saw him being just a presence on this part of the map, and that stud not getting the impact he was looking for. But Mitch, okay, going for that swing. It's a trail, but that stuns them both. Or the Seekers stuns them both. And that's what closes out the round. Cloud9, now you said it up. They were going to be on an eco here when NRG had 11. They are going to force up. They're not looking to play for OT as Cloud9 Blue with one last buy possibly before NRG F12.
Oh no. Oh no, C9. Winning their full weight on one round. Oh, that sucks. That just absolutely sucks. That boom bot floating in the mid side, and they're just going to give Tex that pick. Their lead going in dry. Nobody else from C9 going to be able to trade. And back goes the readjustment. Sully, there's 4 players here for NRG.
Yeah, and Android's already been locking this up in Heaven over and over. This is the round already as it is. Mitch swinging out risky. He's looking for anything he can muster, but he's got no more bullets. That's a 12th round for NRG here in map number 3, and we might stay alive as Cloud9 Blue have to try and force us to overtime. They have 3 ultimates. Leaf only 1 off of his, and I think we're going to see NRG trying to contest these ult orbs so Leaf can't get it, but for now, it's a full buyback as Cloud9 Blue investing every single penny. Leaf even going for a Vandal, no armor.
Gosh. Now that's a stretch. That's a stretch from Leaf. Definitely just trying to stick up with the one-shot headshot.
Oh, Android.
Trying to have this, but look at this. Android, double satchel, showstopper into the back line, but not going to be able to find anything.
That's control though instantly, and look at this from Tex down towards mid. You get B main control. You need to try and take something back here. Cloud9 Blue went for mid and they get caught off guard, and look at this. They have everything. NRG, B main, A main, and Tex and Android, the deadly duo here towards this mid side. This is what we've been looking for.
Tax has to hold it down, could be able to get a collateral, but only gets one. Out goes the nade from behind. Andrew holding down the line. Mitch immediately with a trade. Now watch out for one person in the middle of sights. It is none other than Som. Som now with a couple of spots for headshots. He's only able to get one, but can EU get a trade? He comes out at a good time.
4 bullets.
He's
4
from
bullets.
behind. He barely has any bullets. Oh no, he taps away and he can't find anything. Mitch.
They don't know. They don't
the kill.
know.
1v2. We did. Easy kill.
Trigger discipline. He's gonna wait.
Keep it.
He wants the info.
Keep it. We did. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is it. This is it. As long as Mitch does not look backwards, this has to be it. But there we go. We did. Running out of patience, knowing that nobody is now on site. Waits for Vanity in spawn, and he shuts it down. Wadid wins out the 1v2, and NRG stay alive in the championships. Is the icy tundra of Icebox and NRG. They're already looking for a bit of a hot start. 4 players over towards B main. Everyone else from Cloud9 lining up for A. In we go. 4th map between NRG and C9 beginning in just a few seconds.
Yeah, and NRG, they have made an incorrect read, unfortunately, but we saw this from Cloud9 Blue when they played Icebox. They did an illusion of presence here on the A site. You get that first contact. I think that's the goal of